Hello and welcome to another video of my New Year goals for 2023, reviewing another 2 weeks of progress. This is where I left off last time, 323 days. The first week of the past 2 weeks was a pretty intense work week. Had long hours, was most of the time doing a job solo, where it is work for, I would say, at least 2 people, maybe 3. But nevertheless, I gave it my all. I was passionate and motivated to give it my all, and I enjoyed pretty much every minute, even though it has ups and downs. I always look back pretty satisfied with my work. I was supposed to be getting my salary on Friday that first week, but due to some bonus structure, something complicated, I unexpectedly had a negative payslip, which means that even the next payroll I will not receive the full salary I normally earn in a month. And rather than complaining about it or feeling sorry for myself, I instantly, almost reactively, but I would say proactively, questioned myself, what will this mean to me? And I think that makes a big difference in my thinking, my paradigm. Like, what does this mean? Where will I go from here? Where do I need to pay more attention? Where can I grow? And honestly, it was a good thing because, hey, I'm more aware of my transactions. Where do I spend my time, my money, to make sure it doesn't go to waste? Yeah, and even though it was a negative event, unexpectedly, I think it was a major positive in my life. Would not have thought that beforehand, but I'm glad that I have the power to take that response. Also that weekend, I did my first Tesla review, first month of ownership. It was pretty maturistic, and even though I stated like I'm gonna talk about the positives and the negatives, I was really quite nervous and in a rush. So I will, try to do a better review sometime in the future. But overall, I'm happy I did it. I'm happy with the result, and that I pushed myself to my own boundaries to make sure that I put something out. And I would say with a quite relative success. And it's all part of a bigger story to like, hey, I'm gonna make 100 videos at least and see how I grow, what I learn, what ideas come up. And inspired by Mr. Beast, your first 100 videos are not gonna get views, but you will get better and learn the value of entertaining, editing, balancing with your life to make something happen, to produce something. That brings me to an idea of a New Year goal for 2024, which I came up with last week. I started thinking like, hey, I prepare my own week every Sunday. What if I do it for myself, but I also publicize it? 4 tasks per week that people are easily able to access, to check mark, like they complete a certain task or goal, level up in essence. Share that publicly and make it a fun social activity for people to keep up, review, share ideas. So I think that's one of my goals for 2024. 4 ideas per week, every week. I wonder how I'll give it form, and I'll probably improvise here and there. Improvise everywhere, like I'm doing now. But I'm pretty excited about the idea, and I feel some potential there. Last Monday, I finished the audiobook I Don't Have Enough Faith to Be an Atheist. It was a good book. Recommended to everyone who's contemplating, curious about faith versus like Big Bang theories and all that stuff. We're kind of sitting on the sidelines, really are curious about certain aspects of it, certain opinions or viewpoints. glad I finished it, and I got me onto the next audiobook by Jocko Willink and Leif Webbin, The Dichotomy of Leadership. It's a book by two Navy SEALs highlighting the dichotomy, the controversy of leadership. Like, you want to take it to an extreme level, but you also have to at least be aware of the other point of taking it to the extreme. Like, you don't want to go too far with leadership, with taking responsibility from your people and give it to your people instead, so they are enabled by you to be a better leader for their own lives and the people around them. I'm only 20%, 30% through the book, but I really enjoy listening to Jocko Willink and the lessons from other Navy SEALs. Also this week, it's still quite intense work week. I had a conversation with my manager at the end of the day. Yeah, I'm really thankful for that conversation. He basically told me, like, I'm happy you're in my team, you're doing excellent work. This is the point where you can grow, which I'm very grateful for. And this is what you're doing quite well, and basically helps him with some of his tasks as well. So that's a big compliment, and I'm even more motivated to work hard. I look forward to working, and I also look forward to weekends, so I think my life has an excellent balance. Also this week was, of course, Tesla's Cybertruck Day. Highly anticipated, looked very much forward to it. And that thing certainly has impressed me, like, a lot. The technology that went into this thing and that enables future vehicles is, I think, quietly underappreciated. Steer-by-wire, 84-volt architecture for electricity, the exoskeleton, no dents, the massive power. It's so useful to have that truck, I think. I hope it comes to Europe, and otherwise I'll find another solution to fulfill that need. But yeah, there are some haters here and there. I can sort of understand why, but I'm certainly glad I'm not on their side. Okay, and I also had some nice customer experiences this week to help some customers quickly. And I want to take it back to my workouts, because I think that's the very foundation for my consistent, disciplined, and I would say free life. Because every morning, making my bed, make sure I'm shaved, I get my nutritions in, and I will do a workout. Before I get breakfast, get dressed for the day, I will do a workout in my sport clothes first. It's not a matter of will I do this, it's a matter of how many repetitions will I do? What will my workout look like today? And I've basically been consistent this entire year. Yeah, it's paying its dividends basically. And I encourage you very, very much to design your own morning routine, to start your day earlier than you have to leave for work. Wake up 2 hours before you have to leave for work, get some nutrition in, try to learn something, work out, so you have that done for the day, you've completed your tasks. It starts with making your bed, and the way I do it is I make my bed. Within 50 minutes I try to be outside for my workout with earbuds in, put on an audiobook while working out. It's a great way to get more of your time per hour, basically. So whenever I leave for work, I already feel like I've done my tasks for today. I'm already ahead of so many people. Not that I'm trying to feel better than them or try to compare much, but I think it gives me great independence and a head start of myself. Not compared to other people, but really for myself, the other version I would be if I would not do these things. I've been running here and there, not too much. I enjoy the shorter distances a little bit more, especially in the cold and in the dark. I try to be more active on X and YouTube. It's draining some energy here and there, especially YouTube, but I still think I have more in me than I think. In the next 2 weeks, I still think I have some intense work coming up. That doesn't seem to be changing for quite some time. I have some nice times with family and friends planned here and there. Still need to stay consistent to reach my 30,000 pull-up goal and 50,000 push-up goal for 2023. And I'm already preparing here and there for 2024. And this is really an invitation to anyone. Even though you're watching yourself, you might recommend it to someone else or start something with yourself and someone else to design your own goals for 2024. Make them big, make them audacious, make them scare you a little bit, like how I'm gonna do this, and then break it down. Try to think to yourself, what would I need to do every day? What would I need to achieve every week? How can I review it every once in a while? For example, every month. You have so much more in you. At least that's what I'm guessing, because it was certainly true for me. And I want to live the best life possible, and I want you to live your best life possible, because I think we can all benefit from it. If you don't know where to start, I highly recommend reading The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. I made an offer on it on social media once to my friends and family, people around me. If you buy it, I will pay the price for it, assuming you will read it and not abuse my offer. I'm not sure if I want to share that offer online, but if you really need it, reach out to me and I'll see what I can do for you. But this book has paid massive dividends for me, and I'm sure it will do for you. So I want to offer it for free to people who are really willing to give it a shot. Anyways, I will probably see you in 2 weeks or not, because hey, these videos are more for me, trying to learn, trying to grow, reviewing my progress with the potential benefit of you learning from it. I encourage you to take initiative, take responsibility, be proactive, and I love you, my dear friend.